Shalom, shalom. Call HALALYAM YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. The honors to the elders and apostles who gave MILLSTONE and teaching me well. Peace and salutations be to the hopeful elect. I'm Shalom, coming at you from the prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. It's going to be a quick lesson going into this double change in the times. Alright, so lately, well, so far we got coming up daylight savings again. I think at the end of this week, they're gonna switch. They're gonna switch the the clock again, pretty much, and it's gonna be getting darker later now, just like it was before. It is now. A video also came out where the guy was doing the math on the weeks. How many weeks there is in a year, and how there's 52 weeks in a year, and a month usually consists of 4 months or 4 weeks. So like a month's supposed to be 4 weeks because that's the moon cycle, which is 28 days, 4 weeks. Now, the guy was doing the math, and he was like, yo, there's 4 extra weeks. And they crammed it all into 12 months instead of giving us an extra month. So you see that this devil is also deceiving with the times. What's up, Israel? This devil's also deceiving with the times and changing the clock and shit, man. He's messing with the clock. When the moon is our natural clock, he gives us an extra week in a month. And that's for just about every month, man. He's giving extra times except February. February, like this month, this year, February, we had 29th day because they called it leap year. They got this shit's called leap years, and putting an extra day in a month and taking days out of a month, and you just can't do that, man. There's no way you're supposed to do that, because the moon dictates the months, not your calendar, not the Gregorian calendar, man. This Gregorian calendar changed up and switched up on everything. Now you're thinking that you in the month of you think you're in the month of February or whatever, or the month of March. You think you're in the month of you think you're in the month of March, you're really in a whole nother month or some shit, man. And this devil's doing that so that you can be off of your actual your mental clock, your mental balance, man. Because the world, it spins off of a clock, man. There's an actual world timer, just like you got a clock on your phone. The earth has a clock, and it shows you which, scriptures talk about the clock of the world and how certain things are going to take place at certain hours, okay? And this devil has changed those things, like in the 11th hour, that's just right before sundown, man, the 11th hour. All right, man, the scripture talks about the 11th hour because it's talking about right before the end of the day, which is right before, the last minute in this world, the last time, man. Okay, when YAHAWASHI pulls up, it's talking about last minute brothers coming in. All right, but back then the 11th hour used to be right before sundown. Okay, because when YAHAWASHI's passing happened, it talked about the 3rd hour, which is about around 9 a.m. Okay, that means the 1st hour was around, the 1st hour took place during the 6 a.m. Okay, but the 1st hour now takes place during 12 a.m., which is not, it's not right, man. That's not how the world is supposed to run. That's not how the world's clock runs. The days start at sundown, and ends at sundown. But the devil's made it to where the day starts at sunrise and ends, that's sunset. And then he's got it to where it's actually a 12 to 12, on a 12 to 12 basis, to where midnight dictates the new day instead of 6 p.m. you know, around 6 p.m. when the sun goes down. But yeah, that's, you know, and then we got this thing here. We got this video here. I'm gonna just put in the intro, but it tells you how the first day of the year changed from March to January and in the 1700s in 1752. All right, and that was all due to the pagan god Janus, the worship of pagan god Janus. All right, and they wanted to do beginnings, which the pagan god Janus stands for beginnings, and are new beginnings and changes. Okay, he has one face in the back and one face in the front, and one looking towards the past and one looking towards the future. You know. I'll read it. It says, Janus, or January, is an ancient god of gates and doors, symbolizes beginning or end, old year, new year. January is the month of the Capricorn and Aquarius, which is also another thing that these are also more pagan gods, man. Aquarius and Capricorns and shit. These people, you know, the scriptures say, matter of fact, I'll grab it. Scripture says here in John chapter 3 and verse 7, marvel not, or no, it's like it. It's the book of Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 2, thus saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. So don't learn the ways of the heathen, and don't be dismayed at the signs of heaven. And the signs of heaven goes into the actual lights that hang upon the firmament, man. The actual lights that hang upon the heavens. You got the stars, the moon, the sun. These are lights, and these are also given for time, you know. But so when the light comes up, you know it's daytime. It's time to work, and when it's nighttime, you know it's time to rest. All right, so, you know, the devil have you working all the way out to fucking 12 a.m. They also got you working overnight, which is throwing you off of your mental clock, your body's actual clock. Okay, because the body's clock is subscribed to the world's clock, so it's naturally supposed to spin, operate off of the world's clock. But this devil have you working fucking 12 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., and then have you sleeping during the day. So then your health is getting waxing worse and worse because you're getting no sunlight. You're sleeping when you're supposed to be working, and working when you're supposed to be sleeping. You know, and the night you go into it scientifically. The devil studied it. You know, the night literally it gives off good vibrations for you to sleep. And the day is not, you know, there's no good vibrations during the daytime for you to sleep. So your health is waxing worse and worse. You're also missing out on a lot of vitamin D, which comes from the sun during the daytime, which you're supposed to be getting. That's why you work during the day. You're outside laboring. You're getting vitamins. You're getting health unto you. You know, the sun's good for you. But this devil's got us, you know, all disoriented, changing shit. This devil's he's the author of confusion, man. The Lord said he is not the author of confusion, but this devil is, man. This devil damn sure is, man. It says, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So the heathen made gods out of the signs of heaven. They made a god out of the sun. That's where you get Sunday worship, okay? A sun god. All right, they worship a sun god, okay, on Sundays. All right. Mondays, you got Monday for, they talk about Monday being for the moon. Okay, they worship the moon. These devils worship they do witch rules and shit on full moons, which is just 2 weeks into our actual month. And the moon dictates the month. A new moon starts the month, and a new moon, you know, ends the month. Okay, but every new moon starts a new month. But this devil is making it to where, you know, the new month doesn't start on new moons. It starts later, like a week later or some shit, you know. And that's just very upsetting to the world's clock. That's how you know Satan is in the making and the devil is in the mix. So this is the book of Daniel, chapter 7, verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and times, and the dividing of time. So he's been changing times, and he's also been changing laws. We know this by heart. We know this by fact, man. It's factual that this devil's been changing laws, also changing times. You may not have noticed that this nigga been changing the times, but the scripture say you ain't really supposed to be doing that shit, man. You know, we probably a lot closer to the end than we think we are, but because this devil's been changing the times, it makes it look like we're not, man. We in year 2024. We might be in fucking year 2050 already, 2060 already. You know, but this devil has been playing with the times. He's been playing with the world clock, and you know he's got himself a doomsday clock, and he bends it to whensoever he wills it. But the world ain't gonna end when his doomsday clock hits 0 seconds. The world gonna end before it hits 0 seconds, because this devil can't predict his end. He can't predict, when his kingdom is gonna, collapse. But it's sitting at 90 seconds, which means it's almost over. You know, this devil knows that his kingdom is almost over. Like Revelation 12:12 tells you, he knows that he hath but a short time. Matter of fact, I'll grab it. He's trying to deceive his own self, making him think he got more time. He want to have more time. He want to have as much time as he possibly can, so he's fucking with the time, the world clock. Revelation 12:12, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them, speaking to the elect. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you. Who is the devil? The devil is the deceiver, the god of this world, Esau Edom, man. He's got power and control over the things which you see on the media, on TV. All right, this devil is controlling all these things, manipulating the world clock, manipulating the media, so that you could think this or think that. He has done much sorcery. All right, you wake up one day thinking it's a certain day, and it's really not. Even these people that celebrate their birthdays are off. All right, you thinking you celebrating your birthday on the day you were born. But according to the real year and the real world clock, your birthday probably already passed, man. It's not. The years are much shorter than they are. They've made the years longer than they're supposed to be. But your birthday probably already passed, man. And you celebrating it on the wrong day, you probably already fucking the next age, in your lifespan. Because this devil's telling you that you're this and you're that, this age and that age, But it says, the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So he knows his time is short. He knows he's running out of time. That's why. Why you think he playing with the clock? Got you waking up at fucking all times a day, at any time of the day, to go to work and work for him and build up his kingdom. He don't care about your sleep. He don't care about your health. He just cares about how his kingdom gets built up, and if it gets built up. As long as the scripture said, the Lord gonna cut him off, son and nephew, cut off from him son and nephew, that he may not rise and fill the face of the world with cities, which he's doing, man. And he's got these other countries filling the face of the world with cities off of his, because they're drinking his wine. They're drinking his juice. You got this anime called Attack on Titan. The character named Zeke, he put his spinal fluid. He could turn into a giant. He pretty much turned into a giant monster, and he can also transform back to human. But he was deceiving people to make them think that he was with them, and he was human. He wasn't a giant monster, this and that. And he was able to put his spinal fluid in the military's wine, and he brought everybody wine, and snuck it in their ranks. Everybody drinking wine. They like, damn, so, we always wanted wine, and everybody drank the wine. And then it came to a point where they tried to come up against him, and guess what? He activated his spinal fluid, and all they us transformed into giants, man. But that's just how Babylon's working with these other nations, man. Esau's got a spinal fluid and all these other nations wine. Okay, he's got control over them whether they like it or not. It's really already over, man. You know? It says, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. So he knows his time is running out. Let me grab this. This book of Job, chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. So his days are determined, man. The Lord already wrote it down in stone. This is when your time will end. This is when your reign will be up. Okay? And he can't supersede that, nor can he, prevent that. You know? He can't end his rulership before that time or after that time. This devil has no choice but to rule until the time comes, that very second, very hour comes. Okay? And even then, hey, it's all the Lord's will. He's going to be taken out of his ruler seat. He's going to be taken out of power, man, whether he likes it or not. But now he's showing you all these deceptive things to get your mind off the topic. And he really doing shit like this for the prophets. Because the prophets are on the scene. And they can see his end coming without the time, the world clock. They'll willingly be those men. But the prophets see his end coming without the world clock, man. We don't need the world clock to see his end coming, to see what, how close he is to the end of his rulership. Okay, because we have the prophecies as a clock for us. Okay, the Lord said, when you see these things come to pass, know that it is nigh, even at the doors. Okay, and we're seeing them come to pass, man. We're seeing many prophecies unfold before our faces. All right, but you ain't, hey, even though we've seen all these prophecies unfold, we still ain't seen shit yet, man, because it's about to get a lot worse. All right. Let's see. I can grab this one and close out with this one, this basic one here. It's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 2 and verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right. I can grab the World English Bible version too. This one's good. It says, that no advantage may be gained over us by Satan, for we are not ignorant of his schemes. Okay, and that's what devices is. It goes into plans, schemes, something that the devil's cooking up, like the Rock saying wrestling. Can you smell what the Rock's cooking? Can you smell what this devil's cooking? Okay, he's cooking a lot of shit. All right, you just had Meek Mill come out and say, you gotta stay strapped, man. You gotta stay strapped. These immigrants, immigrants being led into the cities, and he was just explaining all the things that are going on with the world right now while, and this guy ain't a prophet, man. The only reason he's saying shit like this is because what? Him and Diddy getting put on blast, for what they were doing in the room, man. These niggas are found out. These guys are full-blown flamers, all right? And that's how they get down, man, okay? They don't want the world to know it. They want the world to think they're gangster, but these really are the most feminine men there is, because they're sellouts. They fold under pressure. These celebrities are men that fold under pressure, man. Okay, so these aren't men. These are women with men bodies, But that's all I really want to touch bases on, man. This devil's fucking with the times, and don't get your mind construed, okay? Because we might be we're a lot closer to the end than we think we are. As scriptures say, for now is our salvation nearer than when we believed. Okay, so this devil went to changing and fucking with the clock over 1,000 years ago. Slacking out over 1,000 years ago. Over 100 years ago, this devil went to fucking with the clock, man. About almost 300 years ago, this devil started changing shit up. So we may be well ahead of our time, man. So don't get discouraged. Just be patient. Okay, brothers have had visions and dreams of the end coming out of nowhere, and they've then been caught off guard. Damn, I didn't expect it to come this soon, because things are happening now. Then things are happening now that you just, it may even go over your head that a prophecy was fulfilled. when you had the time where Yahawashi was on earth, when he came to preach, you know, he fulfilled many prophecies while he was on earth. But he did it in such simple ways that you wouldn't even expect it to be a prophecy being fulfilled, you know. Like the time he went into the church and he started teaching, okay, and he said, "This is a prophecy being fulfilled." He opened the book up with a teaching, read out read out of Isaiah. He said, "This is this is for the prophecy that must be fulfilled, written in the book." And the book basically just said he will teach in the synagogue, or he will teach in the temple. As soon as he said that, he closed the book and walked out, and prophecy was fulfilled, man. So prophecy may be happening, under your noses, a lot more than you think. It may not be something huge and big, like, oh shit, that's prophecy in the Bible. No, man. Some prophecies are very huge, like the Euphrates River, and some prophecies are, not as big as you expect them to be. They may have happened already without you noticing it, man. Okay, MOTBs moving in under the radar. All this shit's taking place about war and rumors of wars. You don't even realize that you're hearing the rumors of war. So we're in the end, man. You don't even realize that you're witnessing the beginning of sorrows, all the uproars and riots and all the earthquakes happening, man. You don't even realize these things. You're just thinking, oh shit, there's an earthquake. Oh shit, there's a riot over here. Oh shit, where we camp at, there was a riot. Or protest, whatever you want to call it. But these people are uproaring about a war that's going on. About the cruelty done against their people. So that's how you know that the time is nigh, man. Okay? Don't use this devil's clock. You'll never figure out what time you in. Because he's switching around the clock to confuse you. He's like a master deceiver. Okay? Or a hypnotizer. This devil uses sorcery and shit. And he changes the things that are real so fake, so that you can be off your balance. You can be unexpected. You can be off guard. But the scripture tells us, "Ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief." The people of the world are in darkness, and it's Esau's job to keep them in darkness, and that's what he's doing, man. All right, but the prophets of the Lord, YAHAWASHI, they ain't in darkness, man. Okay, because the Lord is giving us all the signs. He's showing us everything that's going on, everything we must do, and everything that is being done that we must avoid, man. So ain't nothing to worry about, man. All right, but with that, truly hope this lesson was edifying to you. I can watch the listening truth and sincerity. So next time, Yahshua, I give all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.